So you got made redundant. What do you do next? So 3 things you need to do straight up. First thing, examine your finances and make sure that you have enough either banked or enough income coming in from other sources, and be really well aware of what your expenses are and just live within your means. Second thing, don't burn your bridges. It may be that you've been made redundant, but please go and get yourself a reference. You don't want on your record that your last job was at so-and-so and you made redundant, but you don't have a reference to say, but so-and-so was a really good worker, he or she did this. Don't bag your last employer. Bad news. Be respectful. The reason you lost your job, generally speaking, is because the relationship between you and your employer broke down. So it's probably a good idea to reflect a little bit. Are the values that you have relative to work and the values of the business that don't fit to each other, don't match, are they universal values? If they're values that are universal, then you better get on your bike and start to adopt those values. Sit down and logically build a deduction as to what happened. And finally, make sure that you drop the shame, the so-called shame. Tell people you got made redundant. Your friends and your colleagues, your network, however big it is, should all know that you are now actively out there looking for another job. This is about opportunity and improving your position. That's got to be the mindset.